how much money do you need to start advertising on Facebook or Instagram if you're in the fitness industry, and how do you know that you've set the right budget? So this is a difficult question to answer, and it's obviously going to depend on how much money you're making, how much you have. But typically speaking, in terms of your first campaign, it's really hard to test for less than $1,000. And what I mean by that is that the ad campaigns come down to looking at the data, right? Seeing what happens when you start these campaigns. So when you're starting your ad campaign, you want to put forward $1,000 and see what happens. What that does, it's going to give you an idea of whether or not the ads are working or not. Because let's say you're getting 20 to 30 bucks a lead, which is probably where you're going to get maybe even a little more for your first campaign, and you only have a budget of like $100. There's just not enough data to go off of to see well, did it work? Did it not work? What should I change? There's just no information there for you. So really, $1,000 is a good place to start. If you have to do 500, that's acceptable too. And obviously you can have a lower budget than this, but I mean in terms of getting really solid data from your campaign and pivoting and optimizing and split testing, you're going to need $1,000 to work with. In terms of setting up your website and an actual funnel and stuff like that, you can start a website for $100 to $200. There's also different web page builders that aren't too cheap. We like Lead Pages and ClickFunnels. If you're not super great with WordPress or coding and stuff like that, you're going to need some sort of thing to help you out. Even Shopify you could use. You're going to need a web page builder to help you out. So all in all, you're looking at maybe $1,200 to $1,500 to really get everything set up and start your first campaign. Ideally, you don't want to blow your whole savings on this, so you should have, we'd like to say, have that $1,000 as you should be ready to burn it, because your whole mindset going into your first campaign is you want to learn. You want to learn what works. You want to learn how people are responding to your offer and your ads and your business overall. So be prepared to lose it, but what you learn from that $1,000 is going to be priceless, and it's going to set you up for success in the future. And if you have a great offer in place and everything's set up properly, you can do this right the first time. So that $1,000, can easily turn into $2,000 or $3,000 if you're getting good quality leads and you have a high ticket service that you're selling. So don't be discouraged by what I said earlier in this video. You can do it right. It's just that it's going to take a little bit of learning. There's a learning curve to everything. So save your money, set everything up correctly, and you'll be good to go.